Hi there. My name's John Erickson. I'm located in Los Angeles, California. What is it, Marcus? We have a late arrest. The commander wants it sorted out quickly. Very well. Let's get this over with. Welcome to the court of the state. I am Inspector Wilson. I will be the one to decide your ultimate punishment. Assaulting an officer. Public defiance of authority. Disturbance of the peace. These are quite serious offenses, miss.
Please, Inspector. Just call me Jack. It's what they've called me for as long as I can remember.
Is that so? What'd you have to say for yourself?
I'd awoken from a long sleep and I was famished. I went to the city center to get something to eat. I lacked the currency to buy a sandwich from the store, so I simply took one.
You stole a sandwich.
One at first, then in abundance when I saw all those hungry faces lining the sidewalk. My problem evidently was not a rare one. I can be so awkward meeting new people, but a free meal is a true conversation starter.
Miss, you don't seem to understand the gravity of the situation. Do you think you can take whatever you want without consequence?
Why not? The state is well versed in taking whatever it wants. What's a few sandwiches next to all the lives taken in this very hall?
And did you pass these partisan sentiments on to your new friends?
I simply raised some questions, like, why is the price of bread so high? Why are so many starving on the streets when whole neighborhoods of houses lie empty? I was then snatched up and the others were met with batons and shields, left bleeding in the streets.
Unnecessary action. Most people would rather experience some pain than have their name appear on my desk.
Perhaps. However, I am quite happy about this meeting, Inspector. October is my favorite time of year, yet there doesn't seem to be any festivities, no more parties or revelry, so I intend to make my own.
How charming. I'm afraid, in light of your confession, your only revelry will be death. Citizen Jack, for your crimes, you are found guilty and will be sentenced to death by firing squad. This will serve as a warning to any other radicals lurking on the streets.
Ha 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 ha!
You find this comical.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. Imagining the look on your face.
It will be one of contempt. Sleep well, Citizen Jack.
Can't say I will. I've always been an insomniac, Inspector.
Officer Rook, where's the prisoner?
Frankly, Inspector, I don't care.
You better watch your tone, officer.
Give it up, Richard. You don't see what it's like out there.
I don't have to see. I have faith in the state. Now I want you and Officer Gates to find this insurgent.
Gates is dead. I'm here to tell you I'm leaving before they get me too. You can come with me. Get out while you still can. That would be desertion, Officer Rook. You know how the state deals with traitors more than most. There is no state. Not anymore.
There is no way in which the party can be overthrown. The rule of the party is forever. Make that the starting point of your thoughts.
Forever.
And now, let us get back to the question of how and why. You understand well enough how the party maintains its power. Now tell me why we cling to power. What is our motive?
You are ruling over us for your own good. You believe that human beings are not fit to govern themselves, and therefore, that was stupid, Winston. Stupid! You should know better than to say a thing like that. The party seeks power entirely for its own sake. We are not interested in the good of others. We are interested solely in power. Not wealth, or luxury, or long life, or happiness. Only power. Pure power. We are different from all the oligarchies of the past, in that we know what we are doing. We know that no one ever seizes power with the intention of relinquishing it. Power is not a means. It is an end. One does not establish a dictatorship in order to safeguard a revolution. One makes the revolution in order to establish the dictatorship. The object of persecution is persecution. The object of torture is torture. The object of power is power. I don't care. Somehow you will fail. Something will defeat you. Life will defeat you.
We control life, Winston, at all its levels. You imagining that there is something called human nature which will be outraged by what we do and will turn against us. But we create human nature. Men are infinitely malleable. Or perhaps you have returned to your old idea that the proletarians or the slaves will arise and overthrow us. Put it out of your mind. They are helpless, like the animals. Humanity is the party. The others are outside, irrelevant. I demand action. Take a seat.
Wait a minute. First, we must have all the answers. Your name is Adam Krug. Will you please have my child brought here at once?
A little patience. I admit the procedure is tiresome, but the sooner we get it over with, the better. All right. Krug. Age.
Will this nonsense be necessary if I tell you straight away that I've changed my mind?
It is necessary under all circumstances. Sex. Male. Eyebrows. Shaggy. Father's name.
Same as mine. Curse you.
Now don't curse me. I'm as tired as you are.
I refuse to continue. Look here. I will sign anything if my son...
One child?
One. A boy of 8.
I can assure your boy is perfectly safe.
He is not. You delegated 2 ruffians.
I did not delegate anybody. You are in the presence of an underpaid Chinovik. As a matter of fact, I deplore everything that happened in Russian literature.
Anyway, whoever's responsible must choose. Either I stay silent forever, or else I speak, sign, swear, anything the government wants. I will do all this and more, only if my child is brought here, to this room, at once.
This whole thing is highly irregular. But I guess you are right. You see, the general procedure is something like this. First, the questionnaire must be filled. Then, you go to your cell. There, you have a heart-to-heart talk with a fellow prisoner who really is one of our agents. Then around 2 a.m, you're aroused from a fitful sleep, and I start questioning you again. It was thought by competent people that you would break down between 6:40 and 7:15. I may also add that a child's voice would have been relayed to you emitting moans of artificial pain. I've been rehearsing with my own little children. They will be bitterly disappointed. Do you really mean to say that you are ready to pledge allegiance to the state and all that if...
You had better hurry. The nightmare may get out of control.
I shall have things fixed immediately. Excuse me.